been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team gets to return her on the ground. The Bobcats will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy come out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Finds his man in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Lets it fly. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. After the filthy move, he's got room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So North Texas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, and they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
2nd down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Wade. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They'll go with a direct snap. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Bringing it back, it's Vasquez. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that, when they get you back to football, and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. You usually brag about it, especially defensively. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense to get more.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potential.
Off he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Wade. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Right, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like, you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
And now on 3rd down after that last run. Back to throw, it's Wade. Running toward the tape. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. Still leading by 2 after the miss. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The give to the back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
They were trying to set up the screen. They were trying to take advantage of this pass rush, but man, that defender, he beat his guy so quickly, he just blew the play up.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
The give on the inside. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. All kinds of running room. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 and the 19.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Duke. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Keeps the legs moving. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Off play action. Now rolling to the left. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And that's his 2nd sack of the day. And guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Wade. Gets it out quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
He's right on target. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the field goal unit is on the field. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The give to the right. Ran through the contact. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. He's going to pass. Might be looking to run. He'll try to do it himself. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Off the play fake. Got his man in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Wade. Getting some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on 2nd and 14. Fires to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. He's looking to throw it. Gets rid of it. Got a man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. He's got the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. He's looking to throw. He caught it! And he'll be brought down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And they tacked on the extra point. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to...
Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to move it through the air. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that, you're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Looking for the end zone. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
The Bobcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Trying to get to it. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Etienne. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. North Texas in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires deep on the run. Complete downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air. It's Wade. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
That's a tough one to execute on offense in that situation. Third down, you know it's going to be man coverage. If that receiver's not able to create any separation, then he's going to get tackled as soon as he catches the ball. And that's exactly what happened, now setting up fourth down.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Got his man quickly. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Now on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Snags it over the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
The play action fake. Wide open downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. But this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Wade. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. The pitch. Across the 25, he's got room. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind, and there's a flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They're bringing heat. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He'll bring it back. It's Vasquez. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And now on second down for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Dropping back, it's Wade. Gets open down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. North Texas will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Moving out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. North Texas will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. Shows him the stiff arm. Fights off a defender. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got his man. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He wants to throw here on second down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bobcats have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Texas State! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Back to pass, it's Wade. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The give headed toward right tackle. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Fires to the tight end. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. He wants to throw. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this will be for the win. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. And it's good! The game winner! You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and